Oh, there I am. I was like, what? What's that? What's going on? But hello! The name's not the brief, but call me Aiden, and tonight, I have a headache, but I'm excited to be playing Final Fantasy 16. Yeah. Though, I'll be honest, I don't remember too much about what happened in the main story. It's slowly starting to come back to me as I just like do my best to remember what we did, but I think the main thing was that we beat up the rock dude, stole his powers, our wolf evolved, and then now we're just kind of like doing like some errands pretty much while we prepare to go to the capital, I think, something like that. Oh yeah, to chase down our mother for like attacking like some of our allied villages. So yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, hi. Hope you've been doing good this past, well, I guess these past 2 days since I last spoke to you. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So I do want to go ahead and mention at the start of this stream that there's gonna be like some big changes after this month is over. I'm not sure exactly in what way, but I'll say right now that there's been a major decision that's happened to me just even today. So yeah, I might be a little more out of it compared to usual. I don't know. But I don't think so, because honestly I'm really looking forward to playing some Minecraft again this upcoming Wednesday, and just kind of going back to like my work in progress build, and just and pretty much just toil away in the mines pretty much, because I have nothing prepped in terms of like building materials, so I need to like go out, chop wood, collect sand, and get however much like stone and cobblestone and all of that too. So yeah, that's the only thing with that. But miner arc, yeah, the mine arc in Minecraft. We'll get to the crafting eventually, but right now mining is where things are at. So yeah, other than just like the new games that we'll be coming back to this week, I have been thinking more about the like little Christmas themed stream that I want to do, like, you know, around the holiday. And I kind of want to ask, would you guys prefer to like do like that little Christmas stream before, so like the weekend before, or like that Wednesday after the 25th? Because I'm just kind of like bouncing back and forth between the two, and I'm not sure which one will work best, you know? I was kind of leaning towards that Wednesday after Christmas. I guess before? Okay, then that would make sense too. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely try to get everything prepared before Christmas in that case, because it feels kind of, yeah, no, it does feel kind of weird to do like a Christmas stream after Christmas. Yeah. Okay. So that 23rd, 24th, whichever one I decide to pick. So okay. Yeah, there should be plenty of time in that case. Yeah, but the main thing is that I am going to prepare presents for all of you guys individually, like to the best of my ability. So I feel like it'll end up being a funny stream, if nothing else. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that just in general. And all just because of you and I, all because you like said on the Spider-Man stream, was like, alright, so when's our gifts? It's like, you know what? You're right. When are your gifts? So yeah, I may be the one that's giving them out on that weekend before Christmas, but I think the real Santa Claus is right here in the chat. So yeah. Ooh, okay. The shitpost has become tangible. I wouldn't really call it that. It's gonna be coming from my heart. So we'll see how it all turns out and what like abominations I end up like coming up with as gift ideas for the people that I know, you know? So yeah. I think what I'll do is that the way that I want to handle it is that I'll go through the gifts in order of like the people who show up. So yeah. So if I know that you're in the chat and that you've said something, then I'll open up your presence on stream, and then I don't know what I'll do with like all the other ones that I'll end up preparing. Because I know that some people don't like show up just as often, and the other thing too is that I wouldn't know what will be good to get either, but we'll see. We'll see. There's definitely a lot of like little details that we can workshop through, and I feel like the Minecraft stream will be the perfect place to do it. We need to build a Christmas tree in Minecraft. Or maybe that'll be like the backdrop for the Christmas stream. So we set up the Christmas tree in Minecraft this upcoming Wednesday, and then for the Christmas stream, I'll use that actual Christmas tree for the Christmas stream. Damn! Wait, I actually like that idea a lot. Okay, we got our plan for this upcoming Wednesday. Ooh, okay. How do you build a Christmas tree? I'll figure it out. I almost want to make one that you could like climb up into, you know? Like kind of make like a giant Christmas tree instead of just like a normal one, but yeah. Okay. Wow. I didn't think that I would end up like having an actual plan for the Minecraft stream, but here we are. When a mommy Christmas stream and daddy Christmas tree love each other very when they love each other very much. Oh boy. Then the tree god decides to bless them with child, and then boom, there he is, just like in the dirt. Just like the tree gods, just like planting their soon-to-be child into the dirt, like Craven did with Peter's head and his boss fight with me 2 days ago. Yeah. Oh, that would be so funny. Sap for the tree gods. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Maybe Minecraft should be like good for like all the themed holidays too. So even after Christmas, this upcoming like month, then we can maybe do something for Valentine's. I don't know. Valentine's. Then there's Easter. What's after Easter for a holiday? In my mind, it's like Cinco de Mayo, but I don't know. There's that one. 4th of July. That's such a US holiday though, so I don't really want to do that one. I guess the next one after that really would just be Halloween. Jesus Christ. You have to decorate your Minecraft house to make it Christmassy? Alright, well, here's the thing. I don't have a house yet in Minecraft. I stole one of the villagers' houses. So yeah, I'm currently in progress with making my my house in Minecraft. That's the only thing. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, the most that I have is like a path, a walkway. Oh yeah, squatter. Hey, there's nobody living there. As far as I know, all the villagers are like living up in the mountains. So yeah, that's the only thing. So they've abandoned their homes and down in the underlands. So it's free real estate, like actually. Ooh, that's still a squatter? Really? But But I made it like so nice and comfy for myself. I even like dug into the property and made like a basement for myself. So would that make me a vandalizer too? A vandalizing squatter for whoever's like house that ended up being that I decided to like hole up in. I don't know. And then I set up like an illegal farm alongside the riverbed too. The more that you really think about it, the worse that this all is getting. A person who unlawfully occupies an uninhabited land, or building, or unused land. But what if it's abandoned? Would that be different from uninhabited? Because I feel like there would be a difference between. don't you point at me. But I feel like there would be like a difference between somebody that's like commandeering abandoned how's that say territory, abandoned property, versus someone who's like in like just property that's still being taken care of, but is not, is that just not in not being lived in. I don't know. I'm not an attorney or anything like that, and real estate law is a whole nother beast on its own. So, excuse me. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty cold at nights now, at nights and in the morning. So, I feel like even though I am like dressed up like pretty warmly, I should probably maybe add like maybe a sweater or a hoodie, so that way I can make sure that I stay warm at night. Because I don't want to sound like this when we're like just talking, Yeah. But for now, I think drinking water is gonna help out a lot. It's cold, man. I be shivering in me timbers. How cold is it over in the central US? Because if it's like 6 degrees Celsius over here, then I can't imagine. God, wait, it's almost freezing. I'm just now like realizing that's like what, 42 degrees? That's probably more like 48, if anything. 54 for me right now. Dang. Okay. Man. Cold outside, low is 2 degrees Celsius today. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess it's good that it's starting to get colder. Maybe we'll actually get like snow over in my part of the States for Christmas. Yeah, because I can't remember the last time that we've actually had snow, like during the winter. I think that was like 5 years ago, I want to say. Probably a little bit more than that. But yeah, no, it's been a long time since we've had like what's the word? Lingering snow? Like packed snow? Snow that stays, like pretty much. It doesn't melt overnight. It's pretty much. It's been a long time since we had that, just in general. And I even had a picture, actually, on my phone, of like the day that we've had that like one bit of snow, just in general. Excuse me. But yeah. I'm just wondering now. It's like, because I'm thinking, it's like, how much should I actually like the snow compared to like anything else? Because I feel like the only reason I even like it in the first place because we get so little of it over here. Because I would listen to like people who live in other areas of the world and who get it regularly, just like and just say like it's alright, or even say it's like it's terrible having to deal with it. But yeah, I like the snow, but same, that's probably the reason I like it. Yeah, because we get so little of it. Just in general, just like, whoa, what is this? Can we eat it? No. That's definitely like something a kid would do. Definitely do not recommend eating the snow that builds up in your lawn, because God knows like what's inside of that thing. You know. Uh, and I'm just wondering too, because I know that there's like a few rabbits, a few hares that lives around my house. So I kind of wonder if we'll end up like seeing them like coming out and just hopping around in the snow if it ends up snowing again, just in general. Which I feel like I recently found where their home is, because I noticed one day when I was like mowing the lawn, that like towards the very back of my house there's like a slope, and that's still a part of our property, so we need to cut that section of the lawn too, which is really hard. But that being said, I noticed that while I was like going over it, that it felt like that there was like a dip. It's like somewhere in the middle of that slope. And then after like looking a bit more closely, I saw that it was just a giant hole like off like into the side of the slope, and I feel like that's where the wild rabbits live. So they live like literally right behind my house, which is kind of cool, all things considered. Yeah. And then the part of the property that's like not ours, that goes out even further, the grass over there is like really tall. So yeah, I feel like that's the and once they do like leave their burrow, that's where they kind of like go to spend most of their time to like graze and all that. And yeah, it snowed once in 2004 and once in 2017, and that's when I've seen snow. Oh, okay. I feel like 2004 was around the first time I first saw snow as well. I might have been like a little bit even earlier than that, because I just know that I was like so little that I don't even have a memory of it. Just only like videos that my parents took of my cousins coming over to play in the snow with me. But yeah, I think after that I can like count like on one hand the amount of times that it snowed. So it's just like really only a handful of time. It was kind of perfect because that 2004 snow was Christmas Eve and morning. Yo, that's perfect. Wow. Okay. Man, we're so starved for snow, like down here in the south. Like the two of us, when it comes to that regard, because it is our hope that we can get a white Christmas, like having snow on those Christmas days. But then other times, just like, well, I guess I'll just go outside in my summer clothes because it just ends up being like really hot instead, which is like, what? Also, apparently that snow day in 2004 was the first day it snowed in 109 years. 109 years or 19 years? Because I feel like there's a big difference between those two. Has it really been over a century since it snowed? Since 2004? 100? Wow. Okay. That's so insane. But at the same time, I can believe it, yeah. Because weather actually made sense, like 100 years ago. Nowadays, it's just kind of like, what? It's 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of December? What? Yeah, so it just gets really funky nowadays when it comes to the weather and the seasons, particularly. Yeah, that'll never like not bother me. Like that one heat wave that came in the middle of December like a few years ago, and seeing my family again for Christmas, and then all of us were in shorts and like t-shirts because it was hot. And it was like, this is such a weird Christmas. So yeah. But yeah, I remember talking about this I think either in the last stream or like in a few streams before this, that I wanted to get back into doing like 3D animation again. I don't know if I actually said that or not actually. But yeah, I want to get back into doing 3D animation again because just pulling up that donut to show you guys, what was that, a few weeks ago, just kind of like made me miss the learning process for animating and just, you know, the whole process with whatchamacallit, with just 3D animation in the first place. The donut, you mentioned it? Okay. Alright, that's good. So, yeah, I can't trust my memory nowadays. I'm like actually senile. No, that feels a bit mean to say. But no, I'm definitely like, my memory is not as strong as it used to be, that's for sure. And I'm only just like a spry young man with probably like a few too much extra pounds on him. But I think I blame Thanksgiving for that. Old man, no. But I'm only in my early 20s. Please. I'm not that old. But yeah. Yeah. So I definitely want to maybe make some more donuts. Nah. But definitely move away from donuts eventually. But the only thing is that, do I want to like get into making like backgrounds or do make a donut hole? Make a feeder? Wait, hang on. What's a feeder? I need to like see. Those are like the little like rings out of donut holes, right? No. Actually, what is this? This is my first time seeing this. Hello? Huh. Yeah, I've never seen a feeder before. Or I've had them, for that matter. But these look good, actually. An apple feeder? Wait. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna look that much more different, but let me see. Actually, the detailing on this would be kind of insane if I could pull this off, but yeah. I think the best way to even do something like an apple feeder would be to like have it be split apart so that excuse me, so that you could actually see inside of the feeder itself. But yeah, make an apple pie from McDonald's. Now that I can get behind. Okay, but I can't just be like making food as like my only thing, because at this rate, I'm gonna like, whatchamacallit, I'm gonna make like a whole Thanksgiving feast of just like 3D foods that like have it be of the same quality of something that you would find in Final Fantasy 15 or something like that, right? Which I feel like that would be make a feast. There's not that many VTubers that can cook, so I gotta be one of the few in solidarity so that I can feed the rest of us. Make the Resident Evil 2 remake burger. Oh my god. That burger had like a little bit too much detailing on it. It was just realistically nasty. In the best ways possible. Knows that apple pie snack they do. They're my favorite dessert from McDonald's for sure. Make the last judgment bread. Oh boy. Okay, well, why was I actually considering making like a short just based around that piece of bread that Yagami eats in Lost Judgment? And then like, yeah. Nah, you can't just like keep exposing my future plans like this. Like, come on. Yeah, speaking of the shorts, I have started to pick out the moments that I'll be turning into shorts while I'm gone. But the only thing is that it might take a while to put them all together, and I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to do it before I leave on Wednesday. So that's the only thing about it. But I do know that there's definitely going to be some Spider-Man ones maybe courtesy of a few of the clips that you've already done, but I know that I want to do a few Spider-Man ones. One really funny one from Lost Judgment that I want to put out there, and that was when I was tailing one of the students from the dance club, and I accidentally got on top of the car. She turned around, and I had to blend in on top of the car. Just taking out my phone, it's like, nothing strange here. So that's another moment that I wanted to highlight. And then some other stuff, like maybe going back even further from before I was a VTuber, that I would think would be good to put up onto this channel too in the first place. So yeah, primarily like Xenoblade stuff. So Xenoblade, and even stuff from Harvestella, my absolute favorite farming JRPG. I almost got sucked back into just rewatching my own playthrough of Harvestella even yesterday evening after I finished putting together my schedule and tweeting all those out, because God, I don't know what it was about Harvestella, but it just like, it's not a perfect game by any like stretch of the imagination, far from it, but goddamn did I have so much fun going through it, and was I so invested playing through that game in the first place too. Yeah, it's so much to the point that my chatting background music is from that game. So yeah, it means so much to me, and having that to be my first ever like farming sim game too feels nice. Feels really nice. But okay, it's been almost 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and switch over to Final Fantasy 16. But alright. Let's play the darn game. So, oh Jesus. There we go. Almost, also known as exactly 30 minutes. Dang it, you're right. But did we count the loading screen at the start? Because I would be counting that in our just chatting, even though we weren't chatting during those 2 minutes. Yes? Man. Man. Okay, continue. Because I spent so much time at the start of at the last time that we played Final Fantasy 16, I feel like that's solidified my foundational skills for this game. So now I don't need to spend as much time just like trying to relearn how to play and how to fight, because everything is like tailored to my playstyle now, and I know how to do everything that I want to do. So yeah, I think we can just like go ahead and like speak with Byron over here, and then just get the momentum of the story going. Yeah, I'm actually like super excited. Like, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Uncle, what are you doing here?
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
Oh.
As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Oh.
There
Yeah?
are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Oh. Okay.
2,000?
You got it, Gav.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
Kupka was his
I
name,
think,
right?
with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, one of these again. Okay.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Right.
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed?
This is actually going to be really helpful.
Her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herja, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
So they're going to go by land across?
No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Okay. And we're just trying to go finish the job, right? To kill Kupka, defeat the Titan's dominant.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost
No, to kill
crestfallen,
chaos.
as if in mourning.
I should play
As if they
Strangers of
believed,
Paradise at some point.
or were made to believe that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer.
Where is he?
To find Kupka, you have merely to
He's in
follow the
another
Royalist trail
spin-off
across the Velcroy.
entry.
It
Not
may well
here.
have gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
So true.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short
Alright, I'm not gonna
detour.
lie.
I'd be glad of the company.
A good portion
Give
of
me a
this
moment to
got
make
lost
ready.
on me because of my
I need to
headache.
tell my friends
So I
what we've
lost
learned.
focus. It's like, wait, what were we talking about
And where
again?
we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy.
But I got the general gist.
Time waits for no man.
Alright. Oh, speak with Otto.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
Yet.
All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom.
Have you ever
If you have any
noticed,
trouble on the way,
by the
you
way,
ask for Rosina Dallimore,
that every Final
Sun
Fantasy game
Caller,
seems to be
the
like
Desert Hare,
based around the
Who is
apocalypse
she?
happening?
an old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
No?
Thanks.
Interesting.
I'll keep that in mind.
So,
I play like 3 of
what
them.
about your uncle?
Me too,
I mean,
actually.
he's welcome to stay, but...
When it comes to
Don't look
games I've
so
actually
worried.
finished,
You'll be
that's
coming with
10,
me.
15, and 7
Thank
remake.
for that.
So
Gav,
all of the popular
Otto.
ones.
I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
But I have played through a good chunk of 4, a good chunk of 12, a little bit of 14. I think I almost finished like 1.0, but I'm not sure about that. And I think that's about it. No other Final Fantasy games outside of like those ones. Oh, and a good chunk of 10-2, of course. But I feel like that one doesn't really count too much. Final Fantasy 7 is going down, 13 is going down, 16 is going down. Maybe you're right. Yeah, because 10, that's like a post-apocalyptic world with like a monster just like wreaking havoc across the entire world that we gotta get rid of. I meant 15, not 16. Oh yeah, yeah. And then in this game, it's the tyranny of the crystals that we're trying to get free of. So yeah. And then 12 is just like a war-torn like world, with like a whole bunch of like political intrigue. So I'm not sure how the crystals. I don't know why I always type 60 when I mean 60. See, I did it again. Maybe it's because we're playing 16 right now. So you just like look at it, it's like, oh yeah, I mean 16. It's like, what? No. Maybe that's why. Oh yeah, okay. Let's stop running around in circles and go talk to Byron here.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh yeah, and the whole like story of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, starts because the Warriors of Light failed and they had to be saved from Bahamut ending the world. So yeah, I think almost so far from what we've talked about, a lot of Final Fantasy games do like have something to do with the apocalypse or takes place after one has occurred. Is there anywhere else that we can go for quest? No. Okay, let's just continue. The Velcroy Desert. The Dalamekian Empire. Sandy.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
My biggest problem with Final Fantasy is because of it being an anthology series. I find the beginning of every main game annoying because I have no idea what's going on. You spend 50% of the time reading codex entries. Oh.
Trading post it is.
I don't really feel like I need to do that with any of the Final Fantasy games that I played. I feel like I just kind of like let myself get sucked in by the mysticism of like this new world that I'm about to like experience for Final Fantasy. And then after I start to get to know the characters and start to experience like a handful of like locales and like different rules for how the world works, then that's when I like start thinking if I want to read codec entries or not. If they even have them. Because what? Did they start adding those as a feature since Final Fantasy 13? You play the beginning of 13 and you will feel it. Ah! Oh wow. Then that just happened to be the one that I'll talk about. Huh. Interesting. I also really want to play the 13 trilogy at one point because one, it's the only Final Fantasy game to have 3 entries in it. And 2, it's so divisive amongst the Final Fantasy like fan base that I want to see like what it's about and how my own opinions will end up shaping up once I do end up playing it. I'm so sorry for like how I run around, by the way. This is just literally how I like keep my mind working.
Dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Are you sure? We can test that. 15 was supposed to be a 13 entry, I think. Yes! Final Fantasy 13 Versus.
When you were just a boy.
But it has had so much,
accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember.
Hang on.
It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home.
Oh, nice, he has a
Fell from the
chocobo.
saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a baby.
Oh yeah, 15 was supposed to be a 13 entry. Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 Versus, in which it went through a lot of like development issues along the way, and ended up being cobbled together into what is now Final Fantasy 15 by the end. It still ended up being like a pretty decent game, all things considered, but it's definitely not what Nomura envisioned for his version of the story.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Crazy that studio made Forspoken, because I actually like 15. Yeah! It really does wonders when, what a good, like, director can do for a game project, you know? Having a good director with a good team of, writers, too, to, like, really give direction for
Look,
all the developers on what
those
to
are
make.
Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair.
You can say what you want about
Our Luda friends
Nomura.
must be soothing
He's definitely
their
somebody
saddle
with
sores
vision.
in the inn.
So,
Shall
if you
we
can
join
tell
them?
when he makes the game and what he has in mind for the team to make
Run
that
along
game a
and play
reality.
now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, you're like an ice wolf, right, from the north? I don't remember the exact specifics. Assassin's Creed. No. I really like this Titan sword that we ended up making at the end of the last stream. Crazy that Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy did collab though. Really? With which Final Fantasy?
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
We can't be uncle and nephew, so. Yo, is that a cheese splatter? I want it. In Assassin's Creed Origins, you could do a little thing and get a chocobo mount. And Final Fantasy 15 had Assassin's Creed costumes or something. Actually, you know what? I think I remember that one. Yeah, in 15. That's crazy. And also, yeah, you did do it again. Wait, Joshua's here. He's so close, yet we're not gonna know.
Your Grace,
It is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
So is he gonna talk with Dion?
You do understand that?
So who is he again? He's Bahamut's dominant, right? Yep.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I wonder how much like symbolism like the icons have, and how much that influences like the character arcs of their dominance in general. And what that would mean for Clyde, being someone who can take other people's icons, or at least their iconic abilities.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Don't make it so obvious.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go. Hey, you!
God damn it, Uncle Byron.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
And then we pan back over it, everybody's already on the
You two
ground.
are travelers, are you not?
Aww.
My companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Cool.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Hope it was good. Maybe. Alright, well.
Take him. Try it.
Alright, well. Bye bye. Alright. Get up.
It's you.
Yeah, the only thing with my abilities is that I don't have anything that launches into the air. That's really unfortunate.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Man, the fact that we just miss each other.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
I hope you guys paid for your rooms. Oh, we sense him.
Clive?
Why did it only now activate? That's the thing. Didn't eat his carrots.
What is it now?
Carrots are awesome though. Like, come on.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Like, they're the whole reason my hair is orange. No, that's going a bit too far.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Also, I think I mentioned this before too, but I feel like even though we had the scaffold to our face and removed our our branding tattoo, just the scar would be enough to tell people that we used to be branded. So it's is there really a purpose to it? I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing where it is acceptable to do that in this world. Maybe after you're freed.
Ah,
don't give me that look.
Closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
What?
By guile,
Come
then.
on.
Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow
Which
the
is really
search.
interesting that they
We
have
need only
been.
inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Ask around long enough, maybe they'll come to me. Okay, speak with townspeople.
What's candle? Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bad...
Hello.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me.
I would like your strongest
My
potions.
good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalimil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose
This is
you
dumb.
could do
Like a
worse
week
than
ago,
start your search
when I
upon
told you I
those.
got 2 hours of sleep, I needed
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I needed to stay up normally, like I usually do,
wouldn't
on just
happen to
those 2
know a
hours.
lady by the
But
name
today
of
I got like
Rosina
11
Dalimil?
hours of sleep,
Would you?
and I'm tired
No.
now.
I can't say I do.
No.
Thank you all the same.
I completely feel you there. Like, I mentioned on Saturday that I pulled an all-nighter on Thanksgiving night. And so, that very next day I slept for 12 hours. I felt great. But at the same time, I was still, like, tired, so...
What do you
Yeah, it's
want?
definitely really
Can't you see I'm
weird
busy?
when it comes to
I won't keep you
not
long.
getting enough sleep, or
I'm
not
looking
sleeping
for
at all,
someone.
in my case.
A woman by
And
the name of
then
Rosina
getting too
Dalimil.
much sleep
you know
immediately
her?
right after.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Okay.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Don't judge a book by its cover. The Briar gives kisses now.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
We're being sent on a wild goose chase.
Well,
Goose
it
chase.
sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furda knows.
I keep thinking his name is Rita. It's Ferda.
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct?
Hmm.
Do you know Rosina Dalimil?
Excuse me.
We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Just like that? You're just gonna believe two random strangers walking up to you. It's like, hey, can we meet this important person? What's your relation to her? We're her friends. Oh, sure. Just like that?
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Well, there we go.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Alright. Oh, more people? Okay. This poor man. Yeah. Oh, I guess so it was like normal Ravage. Well, launch into the air, huh? There we go.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Who?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
He knows.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure. To the Rock of Pressure. I kind of wish they changed that font, but that's probably because of 13 to 15. I think it looks too modern for this game setting. Oh, really? And then they have like this type of font, right? So it's kind of like, why can't you just use this for your subtitles? But I guess they want to go for readability over immersion in this specific case. Unless you can like change that in the settings over here. No, I kind of doubt it. I'm gonna just make the subtitles a little bit bigger too, by the way, because I feel like it's a little bit of a struggle to read it, so this should help.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience.
That feels like it's too big.
How wrong I was.
Yeah, like the font at the end of the battle, where it
mistake
shows
to
how
make,
much money
Uncle.
XP you earned.
After all,
Oh,
it must have been
okay.
years since Sid last saw her.
I don't really pay attention to those like texts,
Whoever
so I
this
should
Lubo
definitely take a
truly
look
is,
next time in a battle.
He's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
I feel like I
See
want to
that he
change this
gets
back
it.
now. Like the larger subtitles feels ugly.
Lubo, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Reputation?
Why, trust.
Oh,
Everyone
okay.
knows that. Without it, you have
I was actually really
nothing.
close to saying trust before changing my answer.
And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
But you know that I inherited Sid's name.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
This guy looks like he had
Men
face
like
tattoos
you
on
have
him.
a special place in my heart.
Damn.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
At least he doesn't have like the
Don't tell me you're gonna listen
deep
to
fake
this
smile.
swaggering
So he has that
scruff.
going for him.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Quest accepted. Follow the crystals.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Wow, okay. Speak with townspeople. Got 3 of them.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Oh, so probably something like the ruins?
Pilfering the
Possibly?
crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
Oh, never
Us
mind.
common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay. You know, before the stream started, I was planning to make myself some hot chocolate, which I think would have actually helped a ton with my with keeping warm and my nose in particular, but I lost track of time, so I definitely didn't have the ability to do that anymore.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper.
That's
when
both
they've been
sides, right?
knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
You give me some bread or butter? Thank you. I'll put it into the Ethernet port. No, hey, don't do that. I need that. Be ready to catch it? Wait.
Do you have a moment?
And then all of a sudden, just like, I see like steam
Depends what
coming
for.
out from the Ethernet port
Here's
of
the
my
question.
PS5.
Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
Okay.
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Over here.
That crashing and banging about before.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you?
Yes, he's upstairs, but
Probably not having any luck, is he?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Alright. Wait, this is actually kind of extensive. What? This way?
Let me treat you.
No, behind
I'm
me.
pretty flush these days.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
He's doing it.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Alright, what do you got going on here?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Really?
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small
What? Wait,
price
what?
to pay for admittance to the underworld.
What?
But enough about my little act of
Only
subterfuge.
500,000?
What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Whatever you say.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
If anything, I'm probably going to be the reason why things go sour in the first place.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Man, it really is such a shame that I don't like have any milk or anything in my house to like add to my hot chocolate. So I've only been able to make it with just hot water recently. What am I doing? We got our chocobo back, so let's ride her.
Good girl.
There's gotta be like a full chocobo theme in this game somewhere, right? The dog should have his own chocobo that he rides. Wrong game. I'm so glad they did that.
I'll take it from here.
So glad they were doing that. Nah, we should give Turgle our chocobo, and then we should like find a scooter. Like, it wouldn't make sense for the time period, but there just happens to be a scooter, and then we just take that out instead.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Whoa, okay.
Not
How many?
bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh,
And we
okay.
have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to
Hey,
a
I
port
can't
of
say
your
that.
choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course.
Which, you know what I
Our
haven't had in
nations
such a
are
long
allies,
time?
and so they
Outside
are
of my
entitled to
Lunchables,
a portion of the Mother
like
Crystal's
last week
bounty.
for breakfast.
Being
I hadn't had
such
crackers
good
just like on
friends,
their own in a
we
while.
elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they
I
might
also
happen
really
to
just
end
want to
up
like make my
next.
own like Lunchables again.
Did you
Like
get
with
all
my
that?
own
They're in cahoots.
my own slices of meat, my
So
own
it would
cheese.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Somebody rinse this man now. Oh, I also accept townhouse crackers too. Those are pretty good. Oh, wrong thing. This one.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, more of them. Hi.
Stay down.
As long as there's not like a healer around here, then we should be fine. Who is that? Royal Chaplain? Oh! Oh. Hi guys! Trying to sneak up on me? Oh, you're a mage, so you're not gonna attack me. Alright. There you go, Uncle. You got one. Oh, there's more. Oh, even you. Alright, let me take a look now at the font. I can see what you mean. It does feel a little bit modern, but at the same time the coloring on it makes it kind of just that slightly bit older. But yeah, it could be a little bit different to fit the setting.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't
yeah,
you?
right.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists.
Though you probably knew this already, right?
Now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
First Martha, and now you. Looper? No.
Well, we'd
Lupa,
better get these
I think.
crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
Hey,
Well,
that's my name.
Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
Oh, wow.
And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
You make it too easy, Uncle. That's the thing. Seal obtained. The Desert Rose.
Any friend
from
of mine who
Lubor.
sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelis.
These messenger hours are like pretty creepy. Like in this universe. What do you have? Yeah, exactly.
Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
That should be a meme.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Maybe it is. We just don't know. I don't
Not at
know.
all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Follow the crystals. Complete. Ooh, we got a meteorite. The sword that we have is Titan's sword, right? Just let me check real quick. And when he lifted his fist, beneath them was found naught but dust. Yep, it is. What can I buy now? Can I upgrade anything? That's the berry. Hey, what does upgrading this do? Increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking. Okay. And this one? Oh yeah, right. Mastery of any of the iconic abilities just lets you assign them to other icons. So that's the case. I think you should probably save up for this one, right? Increases number of hits. We will see. Mastery increases lunge distance. Okay. Imbues blade with fire. Increases ability potency and range. Oh! Okay. Reduces time to charge. Same with this one. And this one is almost upgraded all the way.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Like meat and
Fresh
duck.
bread, warm from the oven.
I see new quests pop up, but nothing that has like this special icon.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Nice.
We should get going soon.
Oh, so much
I'm
like
not too
white
late.
stone here.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more.
They put
The
Drake
man on the
in this
inside of the
game?
Fang has failed to report for several days.
His breath, at
I
least.
fear there may be more
And his
trouble lying in
fang, which
wait
is
for
kind
you
of
on the
weird.
road
I don't know why
ahead.
they would take that from him. But, yeah.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alright, so be sure to go in from the front. Gotcha. I can handle it.
Ready, go?
Let's go!
Run like the wind.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Turn around.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can.
You look like you have something to say. Hang on. I guess I have to get off, huh? So never mind in that case. Well, kill. Alright. Sorry. The jaw.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
I wish birds were real. Chocobo are cute. Yeah, me too. I wish birds were real.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
Before?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
Oh, right.
I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Right.
Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins.
So conquer the world under the flag of Rosaria.
I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Bye, Uncle.
Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Torgal really is just like a giant dog.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Ah, here we go. Very astute observation, Aiden. Thank you. I feel like not many people have pointed that out yet, so just wanted to be sure we're on the same page. Ooh. Looks kind of frozen. Oh, they gave him metal arms. Huh.
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
It's called Phantom Pain, dude. Sorry.
out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
What kind of accent does he have?
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Yes, he does. Are you a dominant by any chance? Hang on. Lord Harvard. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walu's armies. Oh, so you're probably Odin's dominant in that case. Known to many as the Constant Knight, by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas's complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of the Knights, despite his apparent youth. The capacity in which he evacuated Hugo Kupka from Roslov Castle, however, remains a mystery. Okay, so not a dominant in that case, huh? I made a clip of that and there's Clive going on.
You are weak.
God damn it.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Oh, he has the same accent as Benedicta.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that.
To regrow his
the
limbs?
crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you?
Why are you like patting his head
Clive
like that?
Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
Right, but we killed her, so...
She did.
Why did he get so sensual? I know.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
What was that?
Muthos is here.
What?
Very well. It shall be so.
He knows
You
about
may
Ultima?
leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh. Okay, he works for Ultima. Okay. Dad! That's not good. Drake's Fang. blood? What happened here? Oh. What kind of monsters are these?
Orcs.
Orcs. Oh, wow. These are just your normal orcs. Okay. This dude from Gears of War.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness. Woo, excuse me.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Okay. Yeah. No way we were going to be stealthing through this entire thing.
Taken over the entire mine.
Alright. Kind of think of like, what's the best way to get through these fights quickly? There we go.
It's over.
Get back here.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Dang, okay. That wrong button. Yeah, all things considered, the adaptive triggers are like cool on the PS5 controller, but there's not really many games that would use the triggers like that. At least all the time. It's really only be like good for like shooter games. What's in here? A chest. That run button again. Oh, I guess Spider-Man did use triangle for their interact button, didn't they? So that's where I'm getting that from. I thought most people turn it off in shooters anyway because they got annoying. That too! It's cool at first, but if it's like a heavy shooter game, or at least a high octane one, then it definitely gets in the way more than it does help. Over here.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Should kill like mostly everyone? Is there a big dude behind me? I think there's a big dude behind me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, somebody that shoots too. What?
To me, boy. There's a good boy. I'm hurt, Torgal.
Alright, I can't go up there. My face when my triple code got ruined because my finger's adapting or so my trigger's adapting or something. Imagine. I'm trying to think, like, what could they even be good for in the first place? And like, something fast, like a Call of Duty or Apex. I feel like they would be like good for telling you when you need to reload. Or if you have like a semi-automatic, right? That could also make it easier to just spam fire to you. The favor of lightning.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
There you go. The only thing I can think of is if your gun jams, or so the trigger jams too for some reason. Oh, yeah. And then like the other one that that's like the most obvious too is like pushing open like heavy doors. Oh, hi. Oh, Jesus.
Past this one. How did they get in here?
There we go. Not bad damage. Okay. Whoa. Ow. I had to start dodging and stuff again. Get over here. Nope. Ooh. I'm fine. There we go. Got a little bit close at the end there, but for the most part, we got that handled. That was definitely the first enemy so far that's like had to make me like start dodging. I'm just gonna do this for like a mini heal. I don't think there's anything over this way. Yeah, there's not. Boom! We got ourselves back like what, 300 HP? Not bad. Yeah, I will say the adaptive triggers are definitely not as robust as like the pressure-sensitive buttons on the PlayStation 3. Though not as finicky, that's for sure.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
You might be destroying a mother crystal anyway, right? Even though we're only here for Kupka.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Oh. That's what this is about, okay. Torgo, when you don't listen super closely, sound just enough like Daga. I mean, yeah. Oh.
Let the trial begin.
I forgot your name already. What was it? Lord Harbard. Spirits within. Whoa. Okay, well. Oh my dear God. Jesus. Sucks I have to end early just to get this off. Not so fast! Oh, you're weak, to Titan? Okay. Yeah, you are. Ooh. I was gonna say, did I avoid his attack with this? Don't really have like much in the way of projectiles, unless that beam counts. His name is Undertaker, I just realized. Okay. No? Nice, a parry too. Oh, it's dead. The Undertaker vanquished. Now the belt is mine. That would be funny though if we got like a belt equipment from this fight. The favorite lightning thunderstorm. Aside from the first few hits, like, it wasn't that bad. But that was just me, like, trying to learn, like, what kind of attacks it does.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Oh. Okay. Muthos granted us his power? And that's why we're able to steal other people's iconic abilities?
Did the orcs do this too?
Oh, we're picking up potions. Okay. So we should be able to heal on the way to Kupka. Never mind. That was like the most gentle explosion I think we've had yet. Where are you? What's this? Oh, potion. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze, but it never came out.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Why not both? This is throne. Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat these enemies quickly, or risk taking extra damage. Okay. What's going on? Sparkles. So many. Alright. And that's everyone. To here next.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
I would bet money that it was. Whoa, right. You guys are like kind of funky. Oh, Torgo's evolved. dagger. There you go. Dead. Man, if you're not in combat, you can't like dash or like evade anywhere. Do we have to go this way? But I thought this is where we came from. Oh no, we came from like those stairs. Oh no, what? Is it? Oh. Oh. Found it. It was a good scene too.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Your first instinct was to check his bed?
The heart.
Alright, it's almost time.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
Favor of Earth, upheaval. I feel like the best option is the air dash. Or moving, but even then you don't cover that much distance. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh wow. Doing that charges up my my limit break like so much.
That better be the last of them.
Alright, now through the door. Wow.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Wait, what? Oh, wait, hold.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Oh no. It's just all in his head. Do I need to... No! Hi.
You got away from her. Benedicta!
Wait, hey, hold on. Wait.
I'll kill you, Roscoe!
Okay, I think it should be fine.
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now.
Is the crystal resonating with him too? With his Titan part that's inside of him?
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
He did it! That's Joshua from the past? I think? I don't know, there's like some weird things going on with like there being two Joshuas now. One that has Ultima, the other one that doesn't. Oh, here he is. He's huge by comparison to us. Oh, but he doesn't have his hands. Spoke too soon. Alright. Do we got any new abilities? No, doesn't look like it. Voice of the Land. Okay. Controls pretty much like normal Clive at the very least. Alright, what am I doing? That was cool though. Oh. Come on. You have it, those ankles. Alright. I don't have any like abilities I can use. Oh, gotta be careful.
Nice trick.
Oh?
But if you can do it, then so could I!
You've learned Brimstone. Just pulling out new abilities from thin air during the middle of our fight. Stone's Throw. Clive has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 plus square to emit a violent explosion. Hold it longer to increase explosion size and strength. Exit any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Damn, that looks cool. What an innovative move name, Stone's Throw. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion. Oh.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, but it works like a Titan. Okay, gotcha. Can you learn it from him? Oh, Jesus. Geo Rush? Alright. Yo. Seems like that there's like different moves for when you do your burst. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button to dodge there. Alright, come on Titan, you're almost dead. Burning Fate. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. No! I'm being hooked. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He's munching on that thing like it's rock candy. And now his head hurts because he's had too much sugar.
What the hell has he done?
Fervent Fury. Uh-oh. He's about to get even bigger, isn't he? What? What? Also, what is this song?
Found to help me. It's do or die. I'm coming, Kuka.
Oh, this is different. Okay, I both got it and didn't at the same time. Why is Sonic music playing? Or Jet Set Radio? This is definitely more Jet Set Radio than Sonic. And I have no idea. This is kind of funny. But I like it. Oh, ouch. I tried to like attack it to punch through, but it's not working. He's really making us work to get to him, huh? Alright. That looked like that did nothing to him. Mash! Titan lost. Only just not read his name. Oh, there we go. Finally, some real damage.
I've got you now.
Dodge right through it without any problem. Oh, a shockwave. All right. Rock. I thought it was just gonna be like one giant piece, not multiple. Oh, right. Ooh, I'm losing ground. This ain't timed, like, right? Right? Yeah, those only gonna do that one time. Alright, music change. This is just a Devil May Cry song. Wait! Get back here. Alright, that should be good to do. Was this part made by a different company? No, I get the feeling we're still gonna see the same composer's name for like this track here. Oh, I got lucky. Dang, that was bad timing. Alright. Now let's move up here and... Ah, you can only do a certain amount of damage too. Doing the staggers. Gotcha. On to the next. Stone's Throw, once again. Oh, that one itty bitty fireball was not gonna break that, huh? Alright. I really wonder, like, what are these different versions of the melee attacks I'm doing? Triangle immediately after a fireball burst. Okay, so that's how I'm doing that. Burning Faith. Okay. Wildfire? That's that one. Oh, I can hold it too. Gotcha. No, it doesn't tell me like what specifically are the different melee combos. So in other words, I just gotta figure it out. Ow! Oh, he did okay, a second part back. Granite Rain. Oh, here we go. Ah. Ah, that's unfortunate. I wasted my Brimstone ability. You read, right? No. I couldn't tell if like it was counting my mashing or not because I started before it popped up. Nice.
You're mine.
Up. Woo! I took up your harvest the first time. Doing it again. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. God, how far up did he like throw us? Alright, this is more like Metal Gear Rising than it is Devil May Cry at this point. Oh, I completely ignored you. Hang on. Come on. Woo! Okay, I felt like that was really close. This is insane. We're a Cancer Dragoon now. Ah. Okay, any more? Now we're back down.
Heads up, Hugo.
Oh, he listens. Nice. Come on. Hello? Okay. It looked like he got like really big for a second there, but no, that was just the camera angles. That was a very... Ooh! Oh! We're not done yet, somehow. Yeah. Seeing him like rotating around the air is kind of funny. Oh dang, he was too far away. Nice. Now, go. What's he doing? Hello? Oh! Okay. Stone throw again. Earth Shaker? Nice try. Okay, I tried to dodge into the attack right there. I'm glad that it didn't work. We almost have you staggered. Yeah. There we go. Look at him spin! Okay. Nope. Oh, still. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh. I got my knockers on now. Yeah, but mine's break. That's the only thing. And it's over. Titan slayed. Woo! Alright, that's definitely an easy level up, right? Yeah. Level 32. And we got Earn Fury, which I think is probably going to unlock the next weapon that we can make. Either a weapon or something else. Thank you. This is such an interesting ride from start to finish, fighting Titan. Oh, is that the Mother Crystal? Well, might as well, since we're here. You can make a fire sword? Dude. I was not expecting this. Oh.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength. and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable.
They keep calling us
You were
Mythos, okay.
created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Live? Right away?
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
What?
No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Okay, so you can't exist without a human vessel in our world, huh? And then Clive's body, whatever's going on with it, is able to house Ultima, which is why he wants in. Thanks, Joshua! Oh, that saved us.
Thank you, Joshua.
Oh yeah, it's our only, like, Phoenix feather, isn't it? Wow.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
Right, you're Odin.
Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss.
Kupka, right? Because Clive kind of also was the same case.
One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
Jill? Or is this just fragments from the crystal? Yeah,
The death
okay.
of a mother crystal.
It was the second one.
Should be so beautiful.
Alright. From stone to sand. Exact revenge. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon. North of the Isles of Ark. Okay, but aside from... Oh, it's you! Aside from, just slowing the corruption of the land, what else is destroying the mother crystals doing?
Or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing,
And as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Wait, what? Oh. I was not expecting this. Hang on. There we go.
Forgive me, Terence.
Nah, it's fine.
That you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Get a room. Well, I guess you guys are in your own room, so we're the ones intruding. Sorry.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
So even though
one
he's
small mercy, at least, you will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
has news spread already?
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
Wow. Alright, but I know that he's the dominant of Bahamut, and we're gonna take his powers.
What is it?
But I don't feel like we're gonna be the ones that kills him.
Olivier has been made emperor.
His little brother?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
He didn't even give his full message before running away.
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Oh, hi Joshua.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you. At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
Were they like childhood
I
friends?
thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Of Ultima? He's gonna try to bring him onto like our side? Alright. Back to the hideaway. Out of the shadow. There's gonna come a point
I'd better give Otto the good news.
where two people who are just like romantically involved with each other, just if they even like stare for longer than a second in each other's directions, I'm just gonna like pop up Tom on the screen. I feel like it's gonna get to that point eventually, at this rate. Alright, we're back! Jill, you're up!
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be.
He's gone.
All
Reduced
of
to
our
atoms.
comrades who lost
Dusted.
their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
I'm back!
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Oh, we're about to get like our next like little history lesson with Vivian. What's over here? A history of Valestian jurisprudence. Okay.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever
I'm
plans
thinking
Kupka
about
was
calling
hatching
it
with the
there on the
royalists,
plane. Don't
he
want
turned him
to
to his grave.
go for too
As
long
did his
like it
men.
has been these past few weeks.
Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
You just wanted an excuse to like use your map as often as you can. That's what this really is about.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin.
Right.
The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Jesus.
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
So in other words, we really didn't learn anything much
I know not to attend the
from that little
royalist
sequence,
betrayed
just a whole bunch of questions.
I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports.
He really wants to help us out.
Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Okay. Oh, we got to just go talk to people individually. Okay. I do want to go over to the smithy first, though, just in case there's a new weapon that I can forge. Which he's one of the people we need to talk to anyway. So it works out. Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
Excuse me.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
I think you've already done more than enough.
Clive.
Alright, let's see here.
What would it be?
Craft. No, there's no other icon sword I can make at the moment. Yeah. Oh, but this is better than my current weapon.
Anything else?
Okay.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then.
Or the mountains.
Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Speak with Harpocrates. I feel like Tardia would also be someone who would tell about this too.
Seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
What a guy.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
But this Thanksgiving's already passed. What do you mean? He got like a bag with an 8 hanging around his neck.
Dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
I'm yawning so much.
After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did.
Never
Alas,
existed.
it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Weird. Okay.
It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's talk to Otto, and then we'll keep going with the main story for a little bit until like it prompts us to leave, and then we'll call it there.
I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Alright, what do you got for me?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right.
The old hideaway. Okay.
And I will.
There's still people like living there?
When you do,
Be sure to take Mid with you.
Oh,
She's
right.
been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud.
I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Speak with Mid. We gotta go find her right away. It's nice that we're able to give closure to everybody, though.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Hello.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Who's the mother?
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Of course
First
you
things
were.
first, I need some parts mecking. The sack will be made up of 3 major components.
Okay.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Sounds like a pretty important part.
Full suit of armor then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Thermoplating designs. Oh lord, okay. So we gotta make all of the different parts for this heat stack. I wonder if this is even like the fastest way to even get the Blackthorn. All things considered, it feels like that even after we're finished helping out Mid here and we're about to go see Sid, feels like we really didn't do much this time around playing the Final Fantasy 16. Alright, here you go.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Gav and Otto.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Letting off steam.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I'm
Oh.
not in the fight, but you don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Oh wow, okay. But alright. So with that, that's probably a good place to go ahead and stop in that case. Sure. I'm not gonna remember what like any of these are. Ooh. And now let's exit out the game. Turn off. No way? What? Are you saying no way to me actually like stopping early and not going on? And 8 in stream ending before 10. Well, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Because who knows? Maybe I could end up like chatting up until the top of the hour. Who knows? Yeah. True? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could happen, and it also could not happen at the same time. It just depends on if I can like wake up before or if I could just like wake up in general. Yeah. Because I do like remember there was something that I had in my mind that I wanted to just like bring up, but yeah, I'm just like I'm all over the place when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, I can't help but feel it was related to like the streams coming up. Yeah. Oh, I remember now. But I feel like with us wrapping up Final Fantasy 16 like pretty early tonight, all things considered, I feel like Minecraft, out of any of the games this week, and even next week, is gonna be the longest game that we played now that we have like a plan put into place. I don't know, but yeah, I'm so excited to like put all this together and like lay all of the groundwork for the Wednesday stream to like build a Christmas tree and maybe even start setting up some of the presents. I don't know. Maybe it's just like getting into the Christmas mood, you know? The most festive time of the year. Yeah. Do you guys have like a go-to like Christmas movie? Or anything like that that you do around this time of the year too? Because I know someone that I know, what was it? It's like, I think it's called the Santa Claus Workshop? No, it's not called that. It was something. I remember it like, I think it was something along the lines of like Santa Claus has like a brother who's like an ice spirit or something like that, and then he takes care of his workshop while he's away, and he just learns about the spirit of Christmas during that time. I don't know, something Frozen Emporium. That's what is coming to mind. But yeah, that's the only reason I can't think it up is that of course I haven't seen the movies. So, and there are multiple too, but not really that I can think of. Home Alone, like those trilogy of movies counts as Christmas movies, don't they? Because they always take place like around Christmas time, from what I remember. But that's kind of weird, considering like what kind of movies that they are in the first place. I'm early. I'm playing Halo and everyone else is normal, but I got like a starter hat on and these grenade attachments on my chest for the ornaments. You know what? You're just like ahead of the game. That's all. Yeah. I know that some people will be like, you gotta wait until December to like start getting into the mood for Christmas. But otherwise, no. As soon as like Thanksgiving is over, or even Halloween is over, then you can start thinking about like setting everything up for Christmas. It's like that scene from Family Guy where Peter is dressed like a clown and everyone else is wearing camo in Vietnam. Wait, but my question is, why was Peter enlisted into the army? And why was his first instinct to blend in, to dress up as a clown? What? Oh man. But yeah, speaking of Christmas decorations, I was driving home from work today, and when I entered my neighborhood, the very first house, like on the left, I saw that they had all of their Christmas decorations up. Like, up outside the house, inside of it too. It was like, and I was just like, damn, it's very early for this, but I respect it. And plus it feels nice too. Like, having like one of the first homes that you see in my neighborhood, having up Christmas decorations already, feels nice, honestly. Because as he said, they're gonna be looking for guys in yellow. But was he right though? I've never seen any Family Guy, so I don't know how that episode goes. I've barely seen any South Park, for that matter too. But yeah, really no Family Guy, no South Park, no Simpsons, no American Dad, no King of the Hill. Yeah, that's really about it in terms of like the big adult cartoons. Sorry. Yeah. I know. But the thing is, it's just, as a kid, those shows never interested me, just based on their art style. Maybe like, my parents didn't mind that at all, because I'm sure that they didn't want me to be watching those shows in the first place. But yeah, the art style didn't appeal to me, and then just like, I always thought that the humor in those shows were weird too, from what like little I saw. So yeah, I just like really stuck to like my animes and like my like Saturday cartoons like Teen Titans and Ben 10 and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just definitely an interesting time period to look back on. Because on the flip side of that too, is me who's never watched like much SpongeBob in the first place, and looking at how prevalent and how like many SpongeBob memes that there are just in general, it's definitely like weird that most of my knowledge of the show has been from dissemination of like the memes that everybody would be posting online. So yeah, just like a little bit of thing with me. But the other thing with that too is that I watched the SpongeBob movie with David Hasselhoff, and I enjoyed that a ton, and yet I still refuse to watch the show itself after enjoying that movie. To me as a kid, that felt more like a guilty pleasure. It's like, no, I shouldn't be liking this in the first place. But yeah, I don't know. I really do kind of wish I could like go back and like look into my mind as a kid to just like really see like what my thought processes were for like the reason why I liked one thing but didn't like the other thing, even though it's just like very similar if not the same to the first thing in the first place. So yeah. I don't know. I guess I was just way too focused on playing video games too, as I'm more of a hobby, to really watch much of any TV shows and movies. Yeah, because I know that I have like limited exposure to like Spy Kids, the Cats versus Dogs movie. I remember that one vividly, just because it ended up making me curse in front of my uncle as a kid, and I got a bad scolding from him because of that. So yeah, probably the root, all things considered, my core memory of why I try to avoid cursing as much as I do. Yeah, the Cats vs. Dogs movie made me curse in front of my uncle. So probably is just like the weirdest like first. Was that really the first time that I ever cursed too? I think it was. Yeah. And the crazy part is that I'm pretty sure that I just like misheard, cause of course I ended up seeing the movie again a little bit later when I got older, and the exact scene that I remember it happening where I just like mimicked what was being said in the movie was just not there at all. So I don't know if like they censored it for like the DVD release or something like that, or something else happened, but yeah, it just was not there anymore inside the movie. So I thought that was weird. Yeah. The threat of having a bar of soap shoved into your mouth, it's definitely very effective to like stop a little kid from cursing. So yeah. Oh man. But you know what? I can live with that. I can live with that. I definitely have been feeling too recently that I've been starting to like really like get more laxer when it comes to that stuff. I still like try to avoid it anyway, but it doesn't bother me if I do say it nowadays. Hayden's mouth, no. Please. I'm pretty sure back then too, like bars of soap were definitely not safe to ingest, or at least not safer to ingest like they are now. So that definitely would have like done some damage to me if like my uncle meant it. I don't know. But yeah, my main stance when it comes to cursing nowadays is that if it's to be funny, then it's fine. If it's to be used against someone, then that's not okay. So, yeah, that's just kind of like my current like perception of like cursing just in general. Because I definitely felt like over the years, when I would just be talking to friends, excuse me, or even just be trying to like make jokes in general, that I felt that, if I just like placed a well-timed fuck in the middle of the sentence, then that would have just made whatever I said funnier. So, or just like something else along those lines too. Yeah. Because I don't know, I feel like it ends up adding like a lot. I don't know why you cursing in particular is funny. Okay, wait, but all of my friends end up saying the same thing too. I think, and I remember one of them saying in particular that the reason why they find it funny that when I curse is that I enunciate it like so perfectly compared to everything else that I say. So I'm not sure if that's the only reason why hearing me curse is funnier compared to other people. He gave me shock right now when you said the F word. It was very shocking, agree. Maybe that's just like the energy that I give off to like everybody too, because I don't know, just the way that I sound, the way that I talk too, because I feel like I'm in a lot of people's minds almost like the mature little brother that just like that more mature little brother that you can like imagine yourself having. But I don't know, it's definitely a thing with me and my friends that they will try to like shelter me from like any like cursing or like explicit stuff, because no, Aiden, you're not supposed to be like saying those things. But yeah, also hi baby. But yeah, I apologize thoroughly for shocking you guys with my potty mouth. It will never happen again. Look, maybe not never, but yeah, I'll definitely keep it to a minimum for sure. With that, I promise. Bad Aiden. That's what an Aiden like wearing the black suit would like be like. A whole lot more cursing. I was AFK for a bit, and right as I got back, it was just a multi-work. Wow. I can't believe, like, out of all the times that you came back, it was when I was saying that. Man! I guess it's fine. But, Yeah. Right, hang on, let me drink some water. Yeah. And not even just like outside of my uncle like instilling the fear into me when it comes to cursing, just in general. I also, growing up, just like attending school, I didn't really like just how casual like people were kind of just like saying it too. For one, I was thinking it's like, you guys shouldn't be saying that. That's not good. And then the other thing too is just like I didn't like the energy that would be like behind the way that people were using it, like trying to like say these things in derogatory ways and just like trying to insult each other. So just like that also like grew my distaste for cursing just in general. But definitely like my exposure to YouTube content creators and just also to other people from other parts of the world, also just like using it casually, just without any intentions behind it other than just like as a filler word, honestly, just slowly changed the way that I thought about like curse words just in general. So yeah, just like my little history behind why I don't say those kind of words. The only thing is like puck. Yeah. That was also like a slightly funny thing too that I used to do like back in middle school in particular. Replacing those words with like something that sounds like them is like puck. Like a hockey puck. So it still feels wrong for me to say even like puck, because I know that I'm replacing it with like replacing that that word with something else. So I still even feel bad saying like ordinary things like that. This is like so weird. I like how YouTube censored our message too, by the way. Like on the stream chat. Yeah, but I'm excited for the Wednesday stream. I know I've said that already like a ton throughout this entire stream today, but I truly am. Yeah, it almost makes me think that I'll end up like maybe like jumping into Minecraft right away on Wednesday. So going from the loading screen to just Minecraft, because it's just gonna be another just chatting stream in the first place too. So yeah, whether we talk on this screen or if we talk in Minecraft, it won't make a difference. Because it'll be just a difference of like what's on the screen and what's played for the music too. Which I don't know if I wanna use the same song as before. Probably, yeah. They said 8 into the mines? Okay, but if we're going to be doing a Christmas tree for the Minecraft streams, we're probably going to be more above ground in the first place more than anything. Yeah. He gonna get black lungs. No! No. No, actually, I think that'll be harder because coal is so much more difficult to find ever since they changed the way that blocks generate. With like 1.18, I think it was? Yeah. Yeah, I have the other like BGM right here too. Oh wow, that took a long time for it to fade. Yeah, I have this right here too, but I don't know if I want to use it for the Minecraft stream. Just because, I don't know, I've used it a lot. Oops, sorry, I bumped into the mic. Yeah. I do have an idea of like another BGM that I want to use that's like kind of like still in the same like lo-fi genre. But otherwise, yeah. I could definitely switch it up for the Minecraft stream. The only thing is that I wish I could find like a good playlist as well, so that maybe there could be some variety, but also just like listening to a good like little loop as well too. Okay. I can respond to that later. Ooh, but alright. It is now 10 or 11 o'clock my time, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Yeah. I went on for just long enough to make it to the top of the hour, so my work here is done. But, okay. So, there's not any last minute things I need to talk about, right? Stream is on Sunday this weekend because I think I'm going to an event that my job is hosting on Saturday. I think I am, but I just need to get confirmation. But yeah, but otherwise, if I do, if I don't, because I don't know, I need to put the stream on Sunday in the first place. So yeah, we'll continue Lost Judgment then, and I'll go ahead and say what next week we're gonna do too. Monday, we're gonna finish Spider-Man 2, and then Wednesday is just gonna be another short just chatting stream. Or maybe we could do more Minecraft too, so that we can keep setting up for the Christmas stream. Yeah, I'll decide which one I want to do the weekend that I make my schedule. I kind of don't know what to download with myself now. I think you just mean do with myself now. Download what? Now you see these ending so early. Yeah, do with myself. Wow, that's so weird. How did it go from download from do with myself to download? Huh. Yeah, but I mean, I guess you have like Halo to occupy your time, right? And yeah, I just wanna go to sleep, honestly. So like rest my my weary head, and maybe get this headache done and started with. Yeah. But alright. Nai, BB, and Havoc, if you're still here, thank you guys for popping by for today's stream, and yeah, I hope I can see you in the other ones the rest of this week and next ones. Alright, you guys have a good night. Take care. Good night.